Alrighty, hey everyone, we're back. The Navarre save, where we're role playing as Charles of Navarre, a sneaky little devious guy known as Charles the Bad, uh, in the years after his death. In the first stream we did, we started as little Navarre. France started getting its ass kicked in a unprecedented way for me. I've never seen them get owned this hard. As you can see, all these actually, I learned about a setting recently where you can make vassals of a nation the same. Aha, subjects use overlord's name, yes. No, actually, not name, but color, yes. Country names on that. So now, having done that, all of the English vassals should share the same color. Okay, but they don't really appear to. Oh, there we go, there we go. It just took a second, maybe. Awesome. So we can see that these are all English vassals now. Like, especially some of the important ones like Burgundy, Bourbon, Anjouy. Actually, no, it always is. So France is getting its ass kicked. And if you look at the 100 Years' War itself, you can see. Pretty insane. When we stopped last time, the Black Death had just appeared, which has not spread anywhere yet. And we can cancel these. And I decided at the end of last stream that today I was going to try to look east. Aragon's not doing too poorly for themselves either, which is a little concerning, actually. They've pushed way into France. To the point where they don't rival Castile, but we're getting there. So I think I'm going to have to ally Castile and England just to deal with Aragon. Fair enough. For laws, we have piracy law. I mean, sure. Anti-piracy. We have an underage heir, nothing we can do about it. RGO is missing, blah, 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 blah. And I think we're ready to hit that play. We're a few years away from being able to absorb our vassal here of Bayonne. Bearn. And, yeah. So I'm going to start it off at 4 today until I sort of get my feet under me again. Try to remember everything that was going on. Our estates are good. Our money's okay. But what's going on here? Why am I only making 5 ducats? Ah, because I have max Diplo spending for some strange reason. I'm making 9. It's a little more reasonable. Yep, France wants to make us a subject. We already are aware of that. And now I'm kind of totally penned in by other nations. Oh, this little guy. I could just eat this little guy up. Easily. Easily I could. The question is, what kind of Cassis bellies do we have access to? I mean, they're not excommunicated. And let's look at our parliament, see if that's going to come anytime soon to give us a Cassis belly. Doesn't look like they're going to. Interesting. I feel like there's a way to force call the parliament, but I don't even know the button. Would you used to do that? Select consort. Already married, bro. Let's just let that run, and while I gather some funds, let's take a look at what we're building. Aruna can stand to have something built there. Arabieri's ready for more RGO expansion. These guys aren't. Elizondo, another one that has lumber, but again, the market situation, I forgot about this. So I think actually one thing I'm going to do right at the start, crank up that Diplo, even though we just turned it down. And I'm going to request market access preference from Castile. Since I'm going to try to befriend them anyway, that should make them more friendly to me. as well as it's just annoying when half of my RGOs are up here and half are down here, because you increase your iron expecting it to have impacts on these places down here, or like Tutera, perhaps like some of the buildings there that are using iron, like the tool factory, like tool factory. That is just an insult, calling someone a tool factory, but yeah, like the tools in here, actually they do benefit, don't they, from a production boost. Oh, that's because they're using copper down here, right? Even still, it's nice to have everything in one market, just so like you don't have to even consider that kind of thing. And we're definitely taking a research progress. I'm a fiend for research progress. I don't want my prosperity to go down for sure. So we'll just lose 9 ducats. And probably going to stream for a couple hours today. A little bit shorter than the first one. Yeah, Eden Nova 1. I see your chats. Sorry, I'm a bit of a streaming noob, so I'm not used to reading it all the time, but I see you all right. Do, 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 do. Okay, so if we're going to try to take on Aragon, let's see who... Okay, they really dislike France and are at war with them all the time. France is not the power they used to be, except they really like Castile. Is that mutual? It's pretty mutual. And how about England? Yeah. They don't hate him, don't love him, really, it seems like. I'm improving my opinion, the opinion of England to me. Hoping that one day we'll be able to seal an alliance. It kind of looks like we will be able to once this finishes, because it's halfway. And I think it's going to go all the way up to... I don't know. Actually. Oh, plus 85 is what we can get to. So hopefully that will be enough to tip them into an alliance with us. Making our cash. We can actually build something up in Aruna. Probably finish off that tool guild before switching over to tailor and spinners guilds. Like I said yesterday, I wish you could get the bonus from buildings, not just RGOs, to efficiency, because then I could build cloth with my wool efficiency bonus, and then I could build fine cloth out of cloth and get another efficiency bonus. Unfortunately, not how it works. As you can see here, this has no type of efficiency bonus, which is quite tragic. But I now have that one diplomat. In fact, a little more. Actually, I went over. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to ask you... Please extend your markets over me. And when we check the market now, we can see all of my territories are now within the Burgos market. Funnily enough, though, I see that my vassal is still in that Bordeaux market. I think when I assimilate them, it should switch over. But yeah. This should finish in 150. This should finish in 300. So, might be Araberry time. In the meanwhile, either that, or if this finishes and I have enough money, I will do that first. Or if this finishes before I get enough money for Araberry. So my daughter's available for marriage, but I have no dips, so I'm just going to skyrocket my spending and get a diplomat real quick. I'm gonna turn the game speed up one notch. I feel like we knocked out some of the cobwebs. What's your opinion of us? Only 61, so we gotta keep improving there. We need 50 or 0.5 more. Oh, that is so scary, man. That is so scary. What happened to you, France? You used to be so brave, so strong. They're still the 6th great power. England is 3, which makes sense. And then for my Diplo, I only need... check my balance out. I need 0.19 after this month. So I can turn that down a bit. And let's see, how much is Araberry wool? 73. So next month we'll marry off our daughter. Oh, an alliance! Portugal. Portugal. Who are you sort of fucking around with? They all like you. Everyone loves Portugal. Wow. In that case, I would be so fucking honored to be allies with you and your 17,000 men. Oh my god, yes. That worked, right? Yep. Now we can kind of throw our weight around a little more, considering Aragon is 26, you're 17, I'm almost 7, so 20 or 17 plus like 6k, it's like 23k. So we're only a few troops down combined, and that really makes me wonder if I should crank that Diplo back up and drop a spy network within Aragon and fabricate a Casus Belli. And I think that is exactly what I'll do. They're my rival, so we get a free Casus Belli. Where's my... Okay, I'm already basically maxed out on diplomats. You guys probably never want to be my ally, though, because of the land situation. Yeah. The land situation. I may have nabbed a few of their territories, so understandable, I suppose. I would probably want those back if I was them. I can marry my daughter off to the largest great power I can. England! And they'll do it too. And it's the heir? Marry... Oh, it's Edward the Black. He's a cool historical figure. Bit of a beastly warrior and commander. He's only 16 now, though. And he'll marry my my daughter. Absolutely. Stats aren't that good for his impact on history, though. Oh, that's huge, actually. I wonder if they would be an ally just off that. No, not even close. And what is this telling me? I see. We could have... Huh. I don't know why this is so low. I guess this assimilation is a bit of a moot point now. You're not that good. You're good. You're okay. Probably gonna change this guy. Huh! Wait. Really? Is he just an heir? Heir to England. Right. Okay. Yeah. That's why we can. That's pretty funny, though. Cost 5 stab. Sure. Edward Plantagenet. Come on in. Be our measly little cabinet member. That's hilarious. Okay. Unpaused. Looks like we'll probably be done with this before we have enough to make any RGO upgrades, so I'll probably just send another wool after this. We'll just pre-queue it. And then after that, probably pre-queue another wool here. Ooh, I can grant urban rights already. Building construction efficiency is pretty desirable, I would say, for the moment. I don't think I can grant any further ones until they're cities. Yeah, correct. So let's get one more diplomat. We'll start spying on Aragon. Lose legitimacy, gain innovative, or lose stab. We like innovative. We've got a fine amount of legitimacy. Let's do it. So one more month, and we will go here probably. Profit 44. Profit, whoa, it's huge here. Oh, and I think this is useful to do, but infrastructure then most profitable is usually what I set my my population to fill. And that gives me capital economy, which we actually don't like really, and communalism. Okay. Huh, that's funny. Confused really. Okay, whatever. That'll do, that'll do. Let's check. Where's the Black Plague? Because once it gets over to us, we're going to need to close our borders and move our country, or our nobles into hiding, probably. And then this is ready to receive another level, pretty much. Sure. Edward the Black becoming quite the financial guru, funnily enough. Awesome. Actually, the promotion rate is so slow. I was about to say, we're almost there at Oriega to grab another RGO level in iron, which is always quite valuable, but they're promoting so slow. Okay, so this is 130 days, which is 4 months, which is 28 ducats, which means I'll have like 50 ducats, which is still not enough for wool. So my next building will also be in Tutera. Probably a spinning guild once more. That'll be good, that'll be good. The thing is, the Black Death is coming, which is a bit spooky. Because all these, we're building these buildings, but these pops are gonna die. Up the speed just a tad. Up the speed just a tad. Charcoal kiln is not profitable. I wonder if I can build a freaking bog smelter now that I own those coastal regions. Where is it? Bog iron smelter. Available. Any markets? Nope. I don't know why I turned off the filter for me to own location. There's still none in the entire world, which definitely isn't right, but whatever. I got 50 on me, I got 50 on me. This just finished up. So max out. 4 is the max. This is going to be done in kind of looking at the same situation here. And eventually, when this is a city, or when I get to the max building level, then I'm going to switch this probably to tailor rights or tooling rights. And when it's a city, I'll give them both. Those are going to be my main goods in my little market here. But we're at 37, so toss that out. Oh, all that Diplo has been stacking up. Oops. I'm supposed to be spying on you. And then turning this down instead of paying out the ass. And this is where stuff like plus diplo capacity actually, or plus diplomats per month actually would represent just a money increase. Like, because we have to pay the negative 0.2. I believe in the first age there's a tech that gives you plus 0.2. So it's at this point it's basically just cash. If I researched that, which is nice, and I don't mind dropping down to like 2 diplomats. I was like, oh wait, what is this? What is this? A war, you say? Yeah, they... Looks like they declared war. So this might actually be good if they can wipe out Aragon's men, pretty much. And maybe I'll stroll in a couple years later. Hopefully they'll still be low on men, and I can make my fortune. These Aragonese provinces are quite juicy, I've come to learn. If you look at them. Fiber crops, it's good for paper and books. Wool, we know about wool. Wheat is food. Wool, wheat, lumber, iron, wool, saffron, wheat. It's like, whoa. So we really want to get active against these guys. Oh. My other daughter can marry to who? Castile, the other people I'm trying to befriend. Okay, that'll do then. If we have a royal marriage, hopefully you would not go to war with me, you'd think. And now the Black Death has arrived. So you want to segregate the infected. It's going to put me giga negative stability. But I think that's fine. Just gives us disease resistance, and we move the court into hiding. Which is another. So we're going negative 20 stab, which is pretty insane, not gonna lie. Just crank our stab thing. But hopefully it minimizes the damage from the Black Death and ends up being worth it in the end. We will see. Local nobility, right? Oh, nice. Yeah, we had that string of researchers down to get nobility satisfaction. So what's our current setup, though? We have... No, that's diplo capacity. We already have the monthly diplomats. It's only 0.05, actually. So, I mean, stability of investment would be nice, but by the time we research this, we're going to have climbed out of this, probably. Just about. Food purchase we talked about is decent. None of this is really that good. Let's look back over here. Court spending efficiency. How much are we spending on court? Almost 3 ducats. So that would give me 0.3 to my monthly. It's not nothing for just like flat 0.3 just for finishing researching this tech. No other buildings you have to build. It's not bad. Oh, this proximity though. I think that's definitely what we need. Yeah. So that when we annex Burn and when we, well, not when we, these are already cored, but these should get a bit better control. Yeah. I got 55 in the bank. What the hell? Where's Etampes? County of Etampes. And why did we get one? Claim throne? Why? But that is an English vassal. So, probably not gonna work. England, would you like to be allies yet? Minus 29. We're getting there. This Castile situation is kind of tragic, though. Now, yeah, Castile is starting to absolutely probably pound them. We could go to war with no Casus Belli, but just gonna fuck our stability too hard. Minus 30 is insane. Whereas some of these ones I think have more reasonable stability costs to declare. I don't know how to check. So we can close that. We know the bubonic plague is here. We're kind of bleeding, guys. That's fine. Our stability's coming back up, luckily. Bubonic plague. Ah, Vardulo, welcome back. Ask commoners for stability. Could do, could do. I don't feel that gimped by this at the moment, though. I don't know. Maybe I should. I have too much cash, though. And I'm not building anything here, which is a huge mistake. I don't know if you heard, but I'm gonna be focusing on Aragon today. Currently they're getting owned, so I might need to swoop in and pick up the pieces, nab some of these valuable provinces. Wool, wheat, lumber, wine, iron, wool. But into Terra, what shall I be building? More tools, probably. Could never have enough tools, I suppose. And up here in Aruna, we'll toss another cloth. It's funny, usually I get the Parliament event to turn Guardia into a town, but since I now own up here, it looks like it prefers trying to make Bilbao a town for whatever reason. Unfortunately, I do it with Guardia now, because I don't really care about the wine, but I don't want to nerf the iron. Oh, let's see, we'll probably see it right here even. Oh, no, we don't. Mountain Pass chargers I remember were good last time. Proximity. This is good. This would help with population growth. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Just do the proximity. The question is, do I say fuck this spy network and get a Casus Belli on Aragon right now? I think that probably is the move while they have 26 troops. Yeah, I can get a war over with before they regen anything. So I'm actually just gonna cancel that. Decentralization. I don't love decentralization. I don't like traditional ideas. Okay, I don't really like any of these. But that's fine. We lose research progress. No, thank you. And maybe I just do this and I get slightly more decentralized, even though I don't want to be. I think maybe this is actually the play. I like serfdom, but I don't mind going a little towards free subjects, I guess. Oh, but if I don't... I was going to say I'll just do this, get the Casus Belli, I'll let this one parliament fail, but I'm having that stability crisis right now. So actually, I might have to spam some of these. Actually, I don't even care, actually. I'm just going to tank the stab, and then, like my good chatter Vardulo suggested, maybe I'll ask commoners for stab, and that will be the play. Weska is all that juicy stuff. Declaring war is also going to cost stability, isn't it? I'm going to be... Yeah, that's true. Actually, commoners' taxes are keeping me afloat at the moment, but like money will come. Money will come. Opportunities to take valuable territory is priceless. Good. But I came here because I need diplomats. Max speed, get those diplomats quickly. Where's enfranchisement? I don't know if that's good, really. Yeah, I'm kind of the kind of country that brutally taxes its common people and lets everyone else off easy. We just need one more diplomat, I think. Sounds like America, am I right? Ja. It's even worth farming opinion with these guys. They're so pissed about me holding their land now. Ugh. Do I just do this? They like me. They like me so much, but they refuse to ally because of my land. Tank my rep with them. Now let's get this war going. Portugal? Oh, I didn't realize Portugal's allied with them. I'm so much more happy that I'm now allied with Portugal as of earlier, but so glad I did that. Because otherwise I would not be able to do this. And send it. This doesn't happen when I play without recording or streaming, but such a big lag when I click that button. Okay, let's see. Raise the levies! Rally the men! Oh, I'm way too fast. I just... the speed of that rallying. Yeah, you're very right. I find that Spain likes to take, like, these places first, usually. But, they are occupying up here, too. Actually, I can't even occupy this stuff. It's kind of cooked. Looks like they're about to finish up their war anyway, though. But look at all this! Aragon never... never, ever is able to expand north up here. In my experience. Okay, anyway. Let's take our... Why are our bros gathering up in Bilbao? That's not what I want. You join up. You... Not a lot of good options, I'm going to be honest. That is the small army with no commander. And that should be good. And I gotta remember to spend my cash, of course. Drop this. Honestly, like, I have 0.1 diplomat. Drop that to 0. It's not worth keeping that 0.1. Oh, sad. So I guess... Oh, there's saffron. I guess that's... Why am I taking attrition? Hold up. The bubonic plague, of course. How could I forget? How could I forget? I read about the bubonic plague a bit, and it just struck me how they just kept warring throughout the whole thing. Like that must have been nightmarish. Will I die to a blade or an extremely unpleasant disease? Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, oh, I see. You made peace. Yeah, they like the Zaragoza province. So I guess they can have it, which is slightly tragic because there's silk and saffron in this province. Actually, a bit of a disaster. But if we go to war with them again, I'm going to be sure to go for this. But that means I'm free to go back and start making progress on this occupation up here. Lose stability, lose satisfaction, better food. It's not good. Hmm. Oh, you're right, bruh. It'll still be fine. Oh, no, that's not fine. It's not fine at all. And who's trying to get married? How many kids do I have? Every 2 seconds I got a kid trying to get married. What is happening here? Why am I not capping? It's a bug? Or what? Paradox! I need to go home and come back? Why? I don't know that mechanic. Oh, I have 90 gold again. Scheiße. Let's see. Yeah, so now oh my god, I forgot about this. I need to take a detour from worrying about this war because I need to spend my gold, but all my pops are dying. So that means I will start building market villages in my good regions. Or in my good RGO regions. And that will give them better market access, and so there will be cheaper iron in the market. Still black flagged, might need to tick. Bro, I don't know what that means. Please don't re-recruit your men. Please don't re-recruit your men. Please don't re-recruit your men. And I'm pretty chill just with taking Huesca, I think. Oh, there's an icon earlier. This is a decent, oh, saffron, actually. It's more than decent. Saffron and iron. Okay, maybe I'll try to scoop up too. I do not yet have my diplomat to marry off my king. Someone's trying to make me a subject. Who is that? Bohemia? I don't love that. Oh, Poland. Dude, what's Poland gonna do? Come on. Okay. Occupation success. 1. And where's the capital of this region? Here. Or province, rather. There's that. And we are chilling. We are chilling. Maybe I'll build some irrigation? Nah. Am I kidding? Get out of here, plague. Crank this back down to 0.1. Okay, we've got the occupation. The war score should be ticking up, I would think, because I have the war goal of taking Huesca, which I now have. Wait, I wonder if I can beat these guys so badly that I make them give me the Barcelona market. And then I don't even have to create my own. Okay. Balaguer? Balaguer? Wait, my vassal got it. Thank you, guys. It's very helpful. Tarragona. I got my diplomat. Marry off my kid. I guess marry him off to Savoy. Oh. Oh! Amadeus the Green. That guy's a historical figure, too. I mean, I'm kind of wasting time by having this one force running around, aren't I? Oh! What? Okay, never mind. I'm scared now. Hey? Get over here. Would you give me Huesca at this point? You would. Would you give me Barbastro at this point? You wouldn't. You almost would, though. Pretty much as close to giving it as you can be. Oh, these are prisoners, right? See, I don't even care. Just do whatever you guys want. Prisoners. You prisoners. So capturing this will probably be enough to get these two, plus a little extra. And do I dare keep pushing... Oh wait, it went down. Wait, where was someone else? Just me. Huh. Current playthrough is the Carolingian dude in Aachen, turning it into a monarchy and going to try to take over the HRE with Carolingian dynasty. It's pretty cool. I definitely know less about the HRE. I listened to an audiobook about... What was it? I honestly can't even remember. One of the conflicts over here, the Bohemian Wagon Circle conflict. I learned a bit about the area, but for the most part, I'm kind of clueless. Aachen is up here, right? Yeah, the Hussite Wars. I guess it's an actual event in this game as well. I don't know. Let's go, man. Do I dare try to take Barcelona? I think that's what I need to do to capture the market. It's by Luxembourg. So now a good time to say I don't know where Luxembourg is. Ah, there it is. Wait, what was that event? I don't know what that was. Whatever. Aachen. Maybe they got eaten up already. Purple. Oh, right here? Who's the ruler? Burgermeister? Oh, I'm a Burgermeister, alright. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely at some point want to do one of those runs where you're just like one of these random shitters and become a giga god. But I do have actually some money to spend that I've been neglecting. And it looks like mostly clear the plague, so I think it's kind of safe to start building this back up. At plus 11. Hope that doesn't bite me. And then we will just do this siege for a while. Where is this court? Is it not in Barcelona? And I really got to make sure I keep an eye on this. So that I don't get snuck up on by a random army in my territory. Cool, cool, cool. So far, big success on the goal. I wasn't sure if my goal of, you know, taking some bites out of Aragon today was going to happen because I had no alliances. The normal thing where like France and Aragon fight is a bit imbalanced at the moment. And I'm not allies with England. So I was like, how could I make this happen actually? What is this? Who's trying to fight that even? My 250 prisoners? So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make this happen, but as Charles of Navarre would do, I saw an opportunity, pounced on it, and I think I should get rewarded handsomely. If this siege ever ends. I understand why sieges have to be this way, that they take so long, but they drag on for actual ages. I guess it's better in later ages when you can more reliably rush the assault. But these early sieges are so painful. Aruna still looked like it had some plague. Two bad options, huh? This one at least gives me stab, but our burger's losing that much satisfaction is a little rough. Whatever, lose some satisfaction. You ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, last session turned a defensive war into a small gain. Yeah. This is a pretty cool run. It's definitely different from my normal Navarre runs. Usually it's like 1400, and then maybe I can take Huesca, and I'm not touching anything north of me or in Castile. So this is quite dynamic. Oh yeah, and the siege, it's an unblocked port. True. Not pictured. Ships coming in and resupplying. Well, actually, pictured. Oh wait, I can actually see that's a cut. What? You can actually see that? Wait, that's insane. I literally don't care at all about religious influence. Yeah, I'm converting everyone to Basque. I'm hugely culturally intolerant. Yeah, that's crazy that you can see this is the actual ship carrying. Can you see probably the amount of marble even on board? Wow. I have how many hours? I'm tabbing out to Steam to see how many hours I have in this. I have 460 hours in EU5, and I've never noticed that. I might just get impatient and just call peace, honestly. It's taking so long. Where's the war exhaustion tab? It's actually going down. Oh, I was saying Aruna looks like it still has plague, so maybe not the place to build yet. Yeah, no. Araberi, though, can probably take another market village. Oh, nope, I'm too broke even for that. What am I paying for right now? I might just dump fort maintenance. Even though I'm at war, like, what are they gonna do? My Diplo spending can go down. I'm ever so slightly frozen. There we go. Too much. Okay, wait. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to get up to one diplomat. And then I'm going to go neutral on diplomacy. Just so I have that one diplomat in case a marriage pops up, or I have a quick idea to start a siege or a spy network somewhere or something like that. Stability, we're almost back in the green, which will be so nice. Hopefully my ally can chase that little army around that just went up here. I kind of didn't register that all of this is gonna like weigh against the war score, I think. But it should be fine. Yeah, they'll accept this now. I may as well just mess around in here while while the siege goes on. Would you transfer colonies to me? Probably not. That's a big ticket item. Dismantling forts is actually quite worth, in my experience. What if I took 0 money and you dismantled your fort? No. What if I take 0 money and you give me one of these? No. What if you release some of these vassals? Oh. Okay, they don't like doing any of this stuff. Fair enough. I wouldn't either. To Pisa? Oh, is this some of this land over here? I was like, what? Fucking with Pisa? Wait. Einsa? What is Einsa? Wait. Oh, that's the vassal. It just went green? Really? Wait, is it? No. It's just this one. I'm so confused. Is this not part of the province that I asked for? Definitely is. Whatever. Just gonna clear that for now. We'll come back to it. I'm getting rabbit holed by literally the most pointless stuff. Let's see. Probably increase the market village here in my iron town. Oh, okay. Now we think. Yeah, they're counter-sieging now. Now we think. And I don't think it's even that hard to think. I think we screw this and we just peace out. Because I had to get off this to fight them and come all the way back and restart it. It's like... that ain't it. Let's see, what can we get? Huesca. Barbastro. +1. Beautiful. Not even 10 ducats will they accept. So I think that is probably that. Any of these less than 1? Or wait. Almost. Okay. I'm wasting my time clicking through every button, aren't I? Would appear. Ding, 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 ding. That's big. That's big. Now, disband the troops. Got no food. Okay. These places are not cores at all. Yeah, thick. You've never seen this much red in Iberia. This is the kind of map where like you play a multiplayer session and then someone posts on Reddit like, look at my map. What countries do you think are being played by humans? This would be like, well, I think Navarre might be because of what's going on over here. Okay, vassals. I'm gonna turn those into vassals. Huesca. Barbastro. One of each. One fiefdom, one vassal. Let's give you my shittest guy. Wait, I can make... Oh, the alternate history is funny on this one. I married Sir Edward the Black Plantagenet, the heir to the English throne, off to one of my daughters. And now I can put him as the leader of... I guess I'm gonna annex the vassal anyway, so it's not like he'd have a permanent land there. It's my daughter, right? She kind of sucks. This guy sucks. Oh my god. You can have Carlos. We will not be missing him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.